Hello, Fambulem. Sorry about that. We don't come again with another episode of Politics and Economics. That song, dear beg, let me not tire for listening to the words of that song. Nobody no get for come for make salon for we. Now we get for make salon. Let we forget about tribalism now. Let we forget about nepotism now. And let we forget about regionalism now. We all are brothers and sisters, na salon. And remember, whether you be Mende, Timni, Loko, Limba, Kuranko, Fula, Shabu, and all the other tribes, them, Kisi, we all aware saying, we none not ask or we not get control over outside of the born we. And even the salon where we all born, we not get control over that. God send we, who say want for send we, for become Sierra Leonean, for become Mende, Timni, Limba, regardless of whose part. So given that now something we not get control over, but that not necessarily means say we not for still enjoy the collat, all the benefits them we deserving of a citizen who say you born. It not necessarily means say because you born to a Mende parent or Timne parent or Limba local parents them, that not necessarily for make you less of Sierra Leonean, for make you less of for like you not enjoy the same dignity, respect, and all the sweetness with our country that they provide. So my brothers and sisters, that song we it always nice for how they reflect. Nobody not get for come make salon, but now we self get for make salon. And how we go to make salon for let salon go before, if we continue for they divide each other. And I'll make it very clear on tonight's program. Every tribe in that country they get talented people them, get honest people them, get people them we go push that country they go before. So meaning that the more we tap to the different tribes, include everybody for run the country one way or the other, the better it will be for we. So dear me brothers and sisters, I know say yes, Boku people them, they loyal mostly to them party than the country. But for let the country go before. And my brothers and sisters, like I start from the beginning. Salon with them born you day, you no get choice for say let them born you salon. So with them born you day, salon for able to accommodate you. The people that they run the country on behalf of every salon people for able to accommodate you. And you self, you get what we call responsibilities as citizens. Dear, the responsibility for give you all to your country. And the late American president, John F. Kennedy, this is not something we very, very common. And we quote them, but beaucoup people and they just say them, they're not kimina. But dear, I beg me brothers and sisters, I want for such on our conscience tonight. Let us think about that and ask ourselves, what thing me go able do for salon where you go make a big difference in a positive way? Ask yourself that question, day. Not say, oh my goodness, salon no get nothing for offer for me. Where some people and they say, well, we sell the country and shape the money because salon, and they prefer for even go die in a sea just for escape salon. It's not supposed to be so. And this appeal directly to we leaders. If we run that country they well, And plenty of we, even though some of we get citizenship and all that, no, they aspire for go back home. And they after 15, they don't get an aya. If we go open something as salon, if even a local shop, like how Naya then go say convenience store, if na local shop safe for seller 15 them, guess what? Tendency they say you go able employ 2-3 people them. And then 2-3 people and they, if 1 million Sierra Leoneans them say that they run down na the country, go do the same. So when you type plus say, if you get even 2, like each person able employ 2 people them, because some person they not able drive again a salon, they go 1 driver. Then in employment for drivers them. Some person they not go for run errand again. They go want for like somebody we go show them the road. We Nigerians then call that PA, personal assistant, and then in employment. Some person they get a gated community, and they want somebody for the help them for the open gate or just take care of the gate. Yes, people then go say, oh, watch my work not to a better job. But guess what? Now job. So if every salon person will go back, whether now for retirement or for go open business or anything like that, regardless of whose tribe that person they be. Again, we get boku Sierra Leoneans them around the world outside of Salone, where you go consider diaspora. If even, let's say, maybe the 1 million go too much. But let's say if 500,000 of we go back, return, and go make that country in a little way, my brothers and sisters, if every diaspora employ 2 people, times that 2 they buy 500,000. Now 1 million jobs right there, my brothers and sisters. Where we don't need for the go up and down and ask for foreign investors and all that. This is not just simple math. And Sierra Leoneans them, where you hire people that were born and raised there, guess what? They no say they no get side for go. I know say yes, you get some selfish people, but the selfish one are not too plenty where they go milk the country dry. Because if let me take example to the politicians them, when you count the number of politicians them, all the parties them combined, my brothers and sisters, I doubt if you go then go reach 5,000. But look at the population is the last time I check, about 8.4, between 8.4 to 8.6 million people them. So if you look at the percentage of the politicians them versus the total population, a very small, English man go call negligible. So but yet them people there. So my brothers and sisters them, to we all, I will open this show tonight for appeal to we all, because the topics them way I go talk about, it will go a little bit heavy on politics. So now I want for start by appealing to una. And dear, as I can always say, my programs, I know very well say something in there is very contentious, but I want appeal to una, say dear, una just give me the benefit of the doubt, una not take me analysis them, una not look from a party lens. Dear, I beg. Our una look from a salon lens. Waiting some of the steps here, where the quote and unquote politicians then they take, if then steps here are good for the country in better one. It's another question that we all answer tonight. For the people where they join for the first time, me na Abdulkarim Kagbo and I'm based in Canada. The thing way they help me for take care of my family, put food na my family table. Me na economist by profession, and I can like for introduce myself this way as a way for inspire people. Yes, some people then go say, oh well, if na inferior job you be they do, you know, go there every week, announce until we no, not to that's not the point, my brothers and sisters. The key where I want for on the line, now the fact where I say waiting they put food on my family table. Now the key that I will on the line. So yourself look into that and tell yourself, say, that job where they help you for take care of your family, put food on your family table and not allow your family for disgrace. Now you are one for talk to. It no matter what kind of job. Yes, not we all like the job they do, but they pay the bills and they're legal. And then they talk of illegal jobs, job them we get some kata pa them, no. And the one them way very, very genuine, regardless of whose kind of status. But my brothers and sisters, as long as they help for pull disgrace by you and your family, we they give chance for take care of your families. They are proud of that job day. Again, Fambulema for say boku tenki and dear we share. And we are set the stage for talk about the topics them. I go want for again I go read the comments then because I want tonight. Let the comments don't know really too much for me, because if I say I read all, then I don't go for do the program tonight. Fambulem, before I share with platforms, the different platform then we the broadcast par, I want for just give update on the VOS scholarship program. I know say plenty of una go see and say it don't taste small. My brothers and sisters, we be on launch the 2025-2026 school year application for the VOS scholarship program. So we talk say the cutoff for will be October 11th, and then by November 11th, I go able for them contact we sponsors them, give them the shortlisted candidates them, because way to make us say shortlisted, after we say I send to them all the candidates that we don't apply, but some no meet the requirement. One example will be the income. We say if your family or the person they take care of you, the combined income, mama, papa, or auntie, uncle, the people in normal way you deal with, your parent or your guardians them. If you combine their all income for the entire house, that money now for past 25,000 new loans, where all loans now 25 million for the whole year. And if we look at how much the minimum wage for the people that we get job, with the last time I checked, now about 800,000. I don't know if you don't go past that, but the last time I checked, now 800,000. So if you divide that one day by 12 for the whole year, my brothers and sisters, una do the math, una go no say it is below 10, excuse me, brothers and sisters, it is below 10 million leons or 10,000 leons. But we stretch and say, okay, well, if you combine the two, mama and papa, they make minimum wage. So we combine that, and it's still below the 25,000 new leons. So, but yet we decide for make them at 25,000 new leons. So meaning that we want for able reach out to as many picking them we potentially need financial help, but yet then they're very brilliant at school, get sound marks them. So we decide for make that category day. So I don't feel say unreasonable where we cap them at 25,000 new leons as annual family income. La put on that way they then call them household income. So, but some candidates them, I don't know if they don't pay attention to the criteria Some of them put, say, then get their family income now about 30 something thousand. Another person puts 28,000. So then they pass the 25,000. So automatically, we know they go through your application for review. So I just want, if you know yourself and you know, say you put 30 something thousand, 28,000, and so on and so forth, their applications, then they will not go send them to we sponsors them for the review. So not only the one they will meet all the criteria, them minimum criteria, them not them criterion, not them we go send to we sponsors them, and including VOS presenters them as well. Let us look into it and make sure, say, we try for make them as transparent and unbiased as possible, because this is something we want for help in a little way. Remember, where I talk about John F. Kennedy, the late American president, within he asked, saying you for ask what you can do for your country, not to what your country they do for you. Now that VOS they try for do, where some people they call an corporate responsibility. So we they try for establish that answer day as to what thing we for do for Salone, where it will be meaningful. And so there to me we sponsors them / donors them for the VOS Diaspora Helping Hand Scholarship Program. By end of day tomorrow, when I expect for receive email from VOS, we will send the applications them, where we don't compile them in a way we go easier for una able review them. So we will send them to una. And again, I want to make them very clear, because of the economic situation abroad and as Salone self, for people and way they Salone, we also go on for contribute. So we go cap for this year coming, say 2026 school year, we will take maximum 2 students them. Because initially I will think so we will push on to 5, but remember, this not commitment where they say until at least they get a first degree. If not vocational, until they finish their vocational training. We want to make sure, say, we help them with all the necessary finances for them go able successfully complete them programs them. So because of that commitment there, and when I know, say, as an economist, I'm very mindful of what we call sustainability. I want to make sure, say, this program sustainable, and at that we go take only 2 students them. We also get plenty applications them, but for una we not get for be successful, una try again next year. But for this year, we go only take 2 students them. So I go make the donors then get the information there, and I go give them the instruction, and say maybe if they can recommend, each donor recommend 2 students them, and then we go see. I know say overlap get for day, because they not get for know each other in answer or each other in recommendation, but we go see within the order they recommend, and we put all that together, and we bring come to that list day to una the listeners them, and we go make them in a form of we will una go vote for their students then day. So the student now with the highest vote, the 2 students there with the highest vote, now then 2 students then they will go give the scholarship for 2026. So I hope, say, that process they sort of transparent and easier for follow as well. But if una feel, say, better way they for do that, they are a big una make we know, and let we understand the approach we wanna think say will be helpful, and then let we adopt that approach there. So they are a big, I want to let una comply with VOS, and let we all make sure, say, this scholarship program na success, and not to something we want for stop at 2026. We want to continue with them even after I left VOS, Odaga for take over from me. I hope say that person they will continue with this program, because this for be one of the, I will say, legacy of the VOS network. We all, as the VOS family members. So that's not the update. And by next week, if I get majority of the donors don't reply, then I will try for reach out. But in the next 2 weeks, when I expect for we bring to our attention the students then we shortlisted, and then we will contact them and try for do, because we want to make sure, say, not to just you write something and then we take you face value. Now we get for send somebody, we go do some interviews with them and verify, say, yes, then are the two people and all the information that we then send to we are the correct information. And I make we even get references. We ask for phone numbers of people that they call and ask them for verify and all that, just like how it happen now, because this is a commitment. And the last thing we want for C in VOS, we don't want for C somebody we're not deserving of scholarship assistance and they get them. That will be very, very unfair to the people and we supposed to get them, and yet they're not qualified. So I want to make that very, very clear. Fambul them at the big unadia. Let we share this program so we all go come and talk about waiting they go on our country. Because this, again, Salone business, not a one-man business. Now we all business. So dear, let we make this program, we all business. And as a result, let we share and subscribe and give thumbs up if you feel, say, this program meaningful to you. So dear, I beg my brothers and sisters. And again, I want for say boku thank you to the people that we don't join already, and I will make sure say what else sets the stage, as I said before, like the people and we don't join in, we're able to recognize them, because when I remember, I always want to make sure say the people that we first join in, we recognize them. So that's make I want to give them the opportunity there. So if you want for I call your name and talk about or read your comments directly, I go appreciate if you log in now and let we all be part of the discussion. So again, because I want to let the discussion flow very, very well tonight, we fambulem let I go straight and give the phone number for call, because about 2 programs there now, one with sister can they get issues with I believe saying Sister Cecilia, I believe say I get the name correctly, so it can they ask say waiting at the number for call. So again, I go also as the program they go, I go pin the number we on a go before get clearly. So we only get one number for each we WhatsApp number. So and this WhatsApp you can able for reach we from any side, as long as you get WhatsApp, you get access to WhatsApp, and also you get internet connection. So you go able for reach we. So if I just add plus, because it look like say some people and they confuse as well. The plus now for you the outside of like you within a salon or outside of North America. So +1, so meaning because na long distance number per se, but when I know say with WhatsApp, the number now will considered long distance, as long as you get WhatsApp, no matter outside the person day, you go for reach them. But I believe say even with WhatsApp, you get for put +1 343 997 5828 +1 343 997 5828. And we also get with VOS radio station now Freetown, we in a 91.9 FM. So if we within at the diaspora, we are not able for catch them directly, but how we are able catch them, we just need for download we VOS mobile app. If you na Google Play Store, if you na Android user, please go na Google Play Store and type VOS Television. You go see the link and then download them. If you na Apple user, just go na the Apple App Store and type VOS Television, and you go forget we live. And as I talk to you, you go forget we live na the mobile app. And for the other platform, then we will broadcast live on, my brothers and sisters, we will broadcast on YouTube, and within our YouTube channel na VOS Television, and we will also broadcast live na Facebook, where we Facebook page na VOS Television, and we will broadcast live na X, we na former Twitter, VOS Television, and we get we website where we broadcast live na the website as well. We're na www.vostelevision.com, and na the radio station, in case you want for listen to the radio station where maybe you drive or you do something else, you just want for hear the voice, not to foresee my face or waiting with a project na the screen. You can go now with VOS radio website, we're na www.vosradio.com. And as I said before, you can able for download the VOS app, where you can able do that now the VOS Television app, and then the mobile app, just type VOS Television, you go able forget we live. So then platform here, I will encourage you now for like on a tuning to the platform here, whichever one convenient for you. Please go ahead and just join with from there. All right, like how they can say that's not the housekeeping items. Okay, so then and then are the housekeeping items. Now let we come to the topics that we I want for deal with tonight, my brothers and sisters. And for we APC brothers and sisters, then we'll notice say I go heavily on APC tonight. And not by mistake though. I really want to let me talk about it. So the first thing first, me fumble them. We don't see one of we APC brothers where I believe say it don't they become a prominent person, and it don't put out few statements them way na this platform. I really say again kudos. But this being term, the route where they take so is very troubling. So we go talk about that as the title now saying Honorable AKK, where I believe now Abdul Karim Kamara sends warning APC will have both gentle and brutal phases in 2028 elections. I know say for una we're familiar with President Bill in talk them during the 2018 election, some of them kind of way, then kind where itself be they take their approach here. So me fumble them, you see that make I go encourage we all for we condemn then type rhetoric then they, because they no say whether na that or not, but they come through say it worked for President Bill back then. And I believe say going before that, and Escoma self we don't put out certain threat about the peace of the country if win the election. Mada Bill Duam, and Duam 2018, and he end up for win. So I don't know if na correlation did it or not just mere coincidence. So APC, they do them now. And the possibly they champion that a lot. This we brought Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara. So me fumble them. Yes, it worked for Anescoma, it worked for Bill. But waiting this they do if they then continue for use then tactics then they. We all know say it can create unnecessary security situation at the country there. We all know that. No question about it. And when you don't hype the intention in there, and then you win, and then you feel, say, all of a sudden they go away. No. Then they go away. And at that repeatedly, President Bill, they face so. We don't create all sort of hype. And even when we win the election, instead of it bring people in together as one Sierra Leone, no, it continue to be divisive. And where that divisiveness then turn, like, then give them a sort of a dose of your medication, and then complain, say, oh, the opposition now want get a chance for rule and all that. But guess what? You start with that kind of approach there. And then people are now, they pay you back. So APC, if you want for win 2028, dear, let we stop that threat. Let we go and campaign on the message. The thing that we go within Englishman call resonate. The thing that we go take people in mind, where not convince you, they convince them. You know, they threaten them. You know, they threaten the country. Let we stop that politics there, because if we not do that, like how the last time I be talking here, where the Secretary General of APC say 2028 it will be a do or die election affair. That's completely wrong. Election, not just like where you go say, just like any interview, where you want for find job, you don't succeed, you put your application and call you for interview. You know, they go and threaten the person where they conduct the interview. No, you they go for persuade them and say, yes, I get all waiting on I require for I do this job. So hire me because of that. That's something similar. So you know, they threaten the country in peacefulness. You know, they threaten the citizens them. All you need for do is make your case. Then the people of Sierra Leone go give you the job. But let we stop this. I go come a lot more. I go talk a lot more about it. I just set the stage, my brothers and sisters. And then the other thing I want for let me talk about. This is something where, you know, that country, they let God help we. Now, APC fined 120,000 new leons. So then they go mean all leons, 120 million. Just imagine, 120 million. Where maybe the dollar now will be slightly over $5,000 or so, by PPRC over alleged incitement. And the thing we're troubling about this is the press release where PPRC put out. And then APC, the third bullet now say APC Fights Back, responds to the fine and calls out PPRC. So APC then put out a press statement. We debunk the PPRC then claim. And this whole thing surrounded the APC Falaba chairman, Lahai Mara. And the funniest thing where I will say troubling, we institutions them. Now something where we always they say that them platform here, not just VOS, I believe say Boku platform them. Even international community, they make her repeatedly saying a very dangerous way we need to allow we institutions them for be independent. Where we just they think say where you get power, you not the party of the day. So you could just get all the institutions there on your side. So thinking they, even they in your interest for let that happen. The reason we make us say that, when I remember, I'm a fan of going back to President Bill in talk about saying APC, they're not good for themselves and they're not good for the country. So I can always look for reference the quotation there, which is to some extent true. APC not good for the country, they're not good for themselves. The same way so as SLPP not good for the country, they're not good for themselves, including the president. And what to make us say this, my APC brothers and sisters, and my SLPP brothers and sisters, when I not take this personal, they can't say no more. Let we all come to this discussion with open heart and think Salone force. What to make us say this? Now, APC right now, they go agree with me saying, beaucoup things the way President Bill they do against them. Now then be set that platform there. You go back to the 1991 Constitution. APC, under Joseph Saidu Momo. And a very deliberate, they write that Constitution there, thinking to say, with that Constitution there, then go able manipulate the country and then they go put them a power for very, very long time. That's not be the intention. So with that assumption they then believe say if they give the president so much power, it will always they manipulate the system in a way that it will continue for their power. If in come out safe, but the party will always they na power. So now see, now waiting they happen now. They're not in a power as God can have it. When they, if I say I'm correctly. Then force them out of power. So do not even allow that orderly transition from one party state to multi-party state. Do not allow them that. Then pull in a power. And then conduct election, SLPP win. So under Kaba, it just kind of within I will call cosmetic changes. It's because of that initial intention where APC be get, it take advantage of it. Say, no, I'm not going to reduce my power. APC, they don't make them all well and dandy for me as president. So I could continue with the suite of office, quote and unquote, that most power. I use the word absolute power, but I don't think it's absolute. So you fast forward to Kuruma after we change hands from SLPP to APC. Kuruma gets the opportunity for make things right, for let we champion democracy and make that adjust that constitution there for let it be to the betterment of the country. Waiting we go say let it stand the test of time. Waiting it do. A balance, drag things stay, and we end up for make significant changes. You fast forward to this current administration under President Bill. INSEF talk, but then go do reform, then go do this, then go that, then just the cherry pick, decide and we will continue for strengthening their hold on power, for consolidate power. So given this short history, not to check in time, but this short history, we transition from one party to multi-party. So SLPP don't get chance for we do the right thing, for even change that constitution they not do them. APC come, they get the chance, they not do them. So SLPP don't come back. So twice now, SLPP don't get the chance. And President Bill, what they do? So even the tripartite recommendations them way, yes, me not believe say go make huge difference. But for the fact say the other side, other Sierra Leoneans them believe say it go able improve the number one thing where they create kata in that country, they win an election. They go able to improve the way how we they conduct election. And I see what in President Bill they do. It cherry pick till we they all agree on. And then they twist around and say, oh, well, we don't, according to it in Senge say, we're down the very unfortunate that high percentage of the recommendations them, they don't implement them already. Able, I go say the country lucky we able for go past 2023 we fet no Canada country day. Because it's very blatant the way how President will rig the election day. This is not a party kind of position at all. Almost even una the supporters them of SLPP, una know very clearly see President Bill Koroko rig the election day. So if we don't get what I will call lifeline, in the sense that confusion not come out, katakata not come out from the 2023 election, where there was a possibility for that. So why you not fix them? We get a lifeline. Why you not fix them things then they? But what they do now? And they provoke the situation. So you see, we make a look and say both political parties, APC, SLPP, they're not good for themselves, they're not good for the country. Because if you're good for yourself, if a member say, if I come all day, I become ordinary citizen or statesman, elderly statesman, or retired president, or whatever you go say, former president, then tear away we don't change so. Then go protect me as it's supposed to be na any sober democracy. And the answer is no for an Escoma, of course. We all see where it be then a dog, just like criminal. So, and President Biono, they make any meaningful changes so we for prevent that an Escoma type situation. And then after we come on a power, like how somebody sent for me a video of one APC person, the campaign for one of the flag bearers, saying, then no go Tonangio, but then go Falamakata. If I get the quote right, and that way they quote, it said, then no go Tonangi, but then go Falamakata. The SLPP, their actions. So waiting that they tell we. They tell we say President Bill not do the right thing for clean up the system. So if they falamakatayam, all the security glitches here, the instability, the political tension where it face, highly likely if APC falamakata President Bill approach, we go see all that again. So una tell me too, my brothers and sisters, with this kind tit for tat, usai salon go dey. With other countries and they develop. So now that's make I want for like we talk about NTR from a Sierra Leonean lens as a patriot. And only we take them from a party lens. So the PPRC, I just show now, una pay attention to the sequence, okay? So una look the date by the 17th of November. APC chairman in Falaba district, Lahai Mara, arrested on the 17th of November. And then una take a look at the date for this press release from the PPRC, the Political Parties Regulation Commission. Press release 17th November 2025. So basically the same day where police make their arrest, PPRC pull a press release for fine APC. So me fumble them without looking at APC their response. when you look at the sequence of event, police make arrest the same day where it happens, say, normally, therefore don't wait, let police investigate and then conclude on the investigation, and part of the consequences for being now una find them. Because una not get that kind investigative power for say una thoroughly investigates the case and make sure say yes, the person guilty of the accusation. No, do not do that. So immediately police make arrest. So you gonna know very well, clearly, Naya, it's not a coincidence. So the Political Parties Regulation Commission were supposed to be independent. And then APC, they make them points then they. But I just want, before we read the PPRC then press release followed by the APC press release, I just want for let una see the sequence. So una tell me too, if the political regulator, we suppose for make sure say all any political party or all the political parties then in that country they accountable. Like how you go say the referee. If then they toe the line very quickly, and according to the article where police make the arrest, they don't even make them clear waiting are the reason for the arrest and the circumstance behind the arrest. Nothing like that. And yet PPRC go and vaguely say because of incitement, insightful statement. I go read them for now. So now see how dangerous the political system in that country there. And when I see how dangerous it be for all the for capture their institutions here and not make them independent. Because certainly, if they do this for SLPP now because they're in a power, if APC can have power, it's very clear. Say then go they do APC then bidding. So Usai left the country in the development? Nowhere. Because then we go just they encourage tit for tat approach that our country they. What our country then they develop. And then we the politicians, we the supporters them, they gladdy and make all kind dance and say, oh, party then have power. But the party then have power, they make policies then way me and you two go say we grandpicking them, we no born itself. Them policies here go guide them. Them policies here go stand the test of time. I can understand, say we're not perfect. So over time, some policies then they way not go make sense. Then we need for adjust them down the road. But for now, given the information where we get now, we for make policies them we go able stand the test of time. But no. If I want for Guna examples, then I go take. Definitely I go take the entire program for Guna examples over examples of policies them way previous administration and this current administration don't pass, and after we don't satisfy their immediate need, then they say, "Oh, let we change them back." So very clear. So the intention not to follow that policy, they stand the test of time. Now, for let is satisfy then desire at the moment, and that's completely wrong. For like una do that because it hamper the progress or the development of that country. So the other bullet, when at the fourth bullet, they talk about the Falaba chairman, where they arrest, and the fifth one they say he deny. So to is say the video where they use audio or video where they use against them for make all the allegations here is say now doctored videos, meaning they modify them, they adjust them for let it look bad. So me fumble them, I go come back to this political stories here. But I just want to bring on our attention. Let we bring all within I don't talk together. Let we put all together. And then we try for address this terrible incident will happen na Rutile. Deadly Rutile road accident. And you will see several things then in play. Well, I'm going to show the video. But one major thing where this for cut across every political party in that country, now the lack of emergency response in that country. We see that with Steady Bongo, where if we get sober emergency response mechanism, Steady Bongo, yes, they say God and get life. But probably if they will tweet today. And plenty of other accidents them, where people are not can die immediately. Where if we're able, people they're able, like ambulance or the Master Sabi people in that area, they're able for go rescue the people like right away, carry them go to the hospital or give them sufficient first aid. Therefore able prevent them from dying. So we get all the issues that they for deal with, my brothers and sisters. We done they for be non-partisan. But yet, we they preoccupy, we serve with 2028 election. And not to, like I will say, not to based on persuasive argument to, and based on threat. We they threaten each other. Una wait for we. Will we get for take power? We will go after now. We will go to na host them. Hey, bro. Hey, brother, your salon brother or sister. Now you the bend for so. The same thing. Oh, now we the now power. We SLPP supporter. It will be so cruel to so-called APC supporter. Even where that APC person blatantly they violate in right, in human right, they abuse them because na APC and you na SLPP, you think say the person deserving of it. So, but we are shown at this video, una tell me if them people then we don't know if na APC or SLPP then support. But when I tell me if they're deserving of that kind die. And then the way how people they respond with the social media and stuff like that, I will touch on that where I come to after I don't play the video. But the first thing where I go try for talk about force before I play the video from Bulem, and the last bullet. I put on last, but I want to talk about our first. My brothers and sisters. And this, they also tell we how terrible our country don't be. Traditional healer caught with pistol and ritual items at 4 Mile Junction. My brothers and sisters, now the headline this we brother. Traditional healer, we, I believe, say, are the same people and they call Juju, Babalao. And catch him with pistol, red beret, we I don't know what they symbolize, and catch him with walkie-talkie, and then he gets in bullet, like 8 rounds of bullet. So waiting traditional healer, whose connection a traditional healer get with a pistol. So looking at this, my brother and sisters, this thing not troubling, this kind Tiawo Siso, right now we are Koro one. And I hope I will be wrong. But imagine if this not to forgo thief self or like do other things then. But this kind of person, if he don't desperate, and then carry you to for prove or whatever it is, because it want for let people believe say na sober mori man. This man no go get man fire you with him pistol, kill you, and then maybe fend way say let them bring you to and then maybe begin pull fake bullets, then say na the bullet or which gun or whatever it is. In addition to the reason we get all for. So if live ammunition, somebody like this, they get access. My brothers and sisters, una see why I tell una say the situation of the country is supposed to be beyond APC and SLPP? Because this kind person, now person way we all as one country people for frown upon this. Traditional healer. Waiting if we get pistol and get all the live ammunition and they fall. So I just want to bring this to our attention, my brothers and sisters. For like we all think about waiting to go in our country. That we all see Salone. Forget about the political party where you did. But then they are all scary. If this kind of person gets easy access to lethal weapon like that, and with the about armed robbery, and yet they law people them say, okay, well, una come foreign investors them and all that. Foreign investors them, they get access. If they want to go to a salon, then go look at the local media. Search on Salone. So if you then see something like this, tell me too. Say local healer. And this not to something where you go say now like them place here, you get registered gun or something like that. No, Salone will not get that. You will not to security personnel, you not get no business for get gun, live gun. But yet, this we man get her. So who knows the kind of atrocity we go on cause with this. So my brothers and sisters, then Tiana they want for talk about tonight, and like I say, the phone lines they're open right away. So I go encourage you to follow on a call. Let we all talk about the issues here. So but predominantly we will talk about APC. But first, before I play the video, let I recognize the people that we don't join we. And I know say beaucoup other people that don't join we, but I go only able for say shout outs to the people that we comment. Because I know for sure, according to the numbers, we get plenty people, over 50 people that don't join we. That's just YouTube and Facebook. But the people that we comment, that I will give a shout out to. So let I pull up the comments them. So my brothers and sisters, we get things they really for talk about. We know how we country go before. We lovely brother. Thank you so much, brother Albert Lansana, for we join we. It's a beautiful, a very beautiful good evening to you, Mr. Abdul Kagbo. Thank you very much. Beautiful evening to you as well, brother Albert Lansana. Thank you as always. And you continue for say, Allah bless you each and every day for what you do. Keep up the good work as always. Thank you so much. And very active, prominent on the platform, Brother Lansana. A fabulous, blessed good evening, my Famous, dear brothers and sisters. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. And Mr. Kagbo, anyways, I thought you weren't coming, given the time now. Or glad. Well, actually, me no adjust with time. So for me, it always go be 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So not to Salone time me they go by. Me they go by the New York time, let we say. So 8 o'clock New York time, whether we reverse, we time or forward them, it go still whatever come to 8 o'clock go still be 8 o'clock. So yes, like Mr. Shilon, then you show they adjust to Salone time. But for me, because not a weekend now working day, so I get for still maintain the 8 o'clock time now we will be New York time. So I hope this clarifies. So at the same time though, and I not start too late. Thank you very much and welcome to we brother C Camara. Brother Camara, thank you so much for we join, and I hope you and the family they do well. Say Chief Kagbo, how are you? They do well, brother. Thank you very much. And another lovely brother, our brother George Walker, thank you very much. And good evening to you. Say good evening, brother presenter Kagbo. Thank you, thank you. God bless. And I want to say boku thank you to now all we don't join. And let God bless you now. So me family, let we know spend additional time because I want to keep to the time, and I want to exceed 10 o'clock, the 2-hour mark. Let I tell that. So let us show una the video again. For some of una, we're very emotional. There I go say, let una be mindful. So again, it will be disturbing to now. So Leona mindful. So what did they talk about? And they talk about this particular topic. We say 2 killed in Rotile road accident as lack of emergency response raises concerns. So not that, but I want to let we watch the video and I'll go come back right after the video from Bulem.
Yeah, that the ugly situation this morning on Rotile Road. As you see, just after for approach Moboyo, one motka just for Wungiu. I think 2 people that don't lost their life. So as you watch,
and the one
look come now. But they are this a man or woman? A woman and die once. So as you see the passengers and this we on board the vehicle. Siam, oh man, Baja, then they go Baja this morning. When they talk now, driver, when they walk on this studio. Me now, Mr. Copper, when they walk on this studio, me not driver. But this all happened this morning. Yes. So now watch. This road in network, all they talk every day and night. Now we don't lost 2 people in life now, yeah? Look. They say just load they go free talk now as I talk to them so. 2 people that don't die this morning. Watch. What's kind of all so all other would say that. Watch out. Baja, are they people that they go see? Chapo? I don't know the bosses. They sit down inside and die. Watch. Accident this morning. Yes. Hey, will they pass? I'm not going to stop. Will they pass? What is it? I go to station. So me now me own vehicle this. Me say just kind of return at the go. By God in your power. Abaja the they go so this morning. As you see, Abaja. So all man just pack around. So this just happened this morning. Day we did. Day we did this morning.
So fumble them. The people away pass, let God give them good road. And the one them we injured, we maybe then said they struggle for their life. Let God give them, let God cure them and let He give them medicine, and the people away go for take care of them. So me fumble, and the reason we make a decide for sure this, we politicians them, we thinking they happen, where it come to campaigning, they go tell them all kind of things and go blame one party over the other. But me and you two, we're not a politician. For the most part, now we they suffer. Now, look at the road. You go no say that motorcar that walk there, that because the road bad. So now road where they very close to Rutile, and Rutile we know say na side way the country they get money from. And it appear like say a road where people and apply very frequently. So una tell me to the people we they all day and the one there, yes, the one way video, and because of a video make we able see them. But you know able see anybody we able for go for rescue, and some people and they snap, they you know use their phone and team up. That's something we don't see very, very troubling at an alarming rate that country day. We some people even before they go rather than go help, like either push the thing from the person or something like that for go rescue people no, then go they take video and then they go on commentary. So that's something we I believe say we politicians them, the information civic education minister for help out, for make people understand say we need for first see how we can rescue the people or at least try for call. But the point where I want for make Naya is I be make a report, I be talk about one issue will be happen at Freetown. Yes, Freetown not to Salone, not to the entire Salone. A part of Salone, but not to the entire Salone. But Freetown way now the capital city where we go see they now supposed to be advanced and everything, where somebody die. They don't at it. It take a while from morning according to the report. Stay even 10 before they go pull and day. People then call severally. And one thing will be shock me. The person at the other end, we're responsible for the ambulance. They say they don't even get ambulance where they walk. Now one ambulance they get for the entire Freetown. And even that one they self not in working condition. So I even talk similar, I give similar talk where they can get tonight. So me fumble them. The president, the supporters them of SLPP, all they say, oh, things don't improve now this country. President, we don't do well. If I can say, or for tell and thank you for really praise them. They try. But una tell me too, we all know say life now one. You know, let's be alive. We all know that. So the essential things them we for keep me and you two alive. We not get them all. And where we they say, okay, we will go salon and all that. You didn't na yours. Some like a heart attack or something catch you. And waiting people and go do a taxi. Oh, go charge a taxi and stuff. With that taxi person don't know nothing as to how for resuscitate you. Do first aid, nothing on sabi. So ambulance now, they supposed to get paramedics. We then for able deliver first aid, CPI and do all kind of thing for resuscitate you. Till then can you go and doctor go see you and all that. So then people here, just imagine, freedom, we lack that. So accident scene, normally where accident can happen, the first thing first not in place here. Somebody go call 911. I don't know what's in the number in Europe, but North America na 911. And I believe say Salone themselves gets the emergency number and but sadly enough, repeatedly, people then complain, say we then call that number, the phone they ring, nobody need the answer. Emergency number. So we get all the lapses then day, but yet we they play politics. APC versus SLPP. So with all this, from morning where it happened till the time we then publish this report, the report now indicate anything, say police themselves don't go there or rescue crew don't go there and stuff. So meaning if somebody they grasp for in life, they fight for in life, we now something we then go to save and from. Because of we not get that swift emergency response mechanism. My brothers and sisters, then people let me go die. And go back to steady bongoing situation. Where because they not rush with an hospital quick. Even though you not die on the scene. But he go die shortly after, according to what I understand. Shortly after we then can go to the hospital. And it take a while to let that happen. And it is close to a bigger city. So guess what? They make all kind of, the health situation, they make all kind fancy statistics. But yet the people them on the ground need to see their statistics then they. Whose side then they pull their statistics? So, healthcare don't improve by so. Oh, this don't improve by so. And sadly enough, you need to go na statistics salon. You see their statistics, then they, oh no, now the government get their statistics, now then they keep them. So it's not accessible. Plenty of their statistics, then they say, oh, according to we statistics what we get. And they will believe them. They're not able for put them in a side way anybody, from anywhere, go able access and try for see how things then improve. So my brothers and sisters, these now one of several reasons we not for the put party before. Because in this, if again, according to regional dynamics, based on results, then the electoral ECSL publish, the area are considered stronghold of SLPP. So, but not they we see this kind of accident. Yes, accidents can happen, definitely. I will be left this talk game, Mr. Mengot, but for the fact it happened this morning, and I want to talk to you about the APC SLPP situation in that country, the way some of we blinded by them political party, we forget about the improvement of the country. My brothers and sisters, that music we can play, nobody no get for come for make salon for we. Now we self get for make salon. And who side that make they start, my brothers and sisters? It starts by holding the politicians they accountable. The day we then go no say, if I not work well for the people them, where are they represent, the next election I go lost them. At that term day, my brothers and sisters will see huge difference. Because then they go see reason for pay attention to people them. Then go begin for work for now. But if somebody believes, say, you know what, I just need to forget the symbol of APC or the symbol of SLPP, I go win parliament. I go win parliamentary seat. Not to do for the people emo. No. Not just the symbol. Because by default, they see and say, oh, that place in SLPP stronghold. Whether SLPP work or not, then go win election day. So if they get a kind of mentality, then they all then desire, we then go do all kinds of bribe and whatnot, now for let them get a symbol. So my brothers and sisters, on a feel saying that the right approach that for develop the country, if where you get the symbol, you sure, almost 100% sure, say you will be the next MP for that particular area there. Because they consider it stronghold of a particular political party. Yes, people then go make the similar argument, say America self now, that's why America there or something. But no, I want to tell you, they see them flip. You go see certain states, then say, oh, it flip. Now be blue state, but it don't flip to red state and things like that. And I just give an example of what's happening right now in America, Donald Trump. So because for plenty people, I don't disappoint them, a approval rating, they below 40%. So where he believes, say, is it do within considered in strength, that immigration thing and whatnot. But still, people do not buy that. People then they say no, that is not sufficient. The main reason we make a vote for you, now for the bread and butter issue, let you handle that for we. Let me pocketbook be favorable. So, but we Salone, we almost give them politicians here a pass. So we did continue for sitting kind here. And if you ask SLPP supporters, then go begin tell you about other road them, oh, they don't make this road, they don't make that road, they don't this, like all kind of excuses. But then two people here, then deserve for die for something as simple as making the roads and beaucoup so-called accidents then as Salone. Now, avoidable events them. Mr. Mengo to be talk a lot about that. But I just think, say, I need to emphasize on where I see this incident this morning. A road. And you see. And remember, still with that kind of situation there, because people do not get alternative route. The guy where even they record, they say, no, that guy, they not go stop him. They go still pass. So just imagine. So my brothers and sisters, this, let it also be a wake-up call. Emergency rescue kit or rescue personnel are not supposed to be APC SLPP argument. It's supposed to be Salone argument. Where you see headline like this one. This headline. Lack of emergency response. My brothers and sisters, I'm not saying the reason why we foresee this as APC argument or SLPP argument. This na your own life. This na Salone argument. So as a result, we need for all we people them accountable. Then tear away preventable, my brothers and sisters. Then we talk about them. Then we see how we can prevent them. As a matter of fact, every major city or town in that country, they suppose forget like emergency response team. Because anything can happen. The people that were there in their areas and the remote place, then they're safe na Sierra Leoneans them. Like anybody will live in Freetown or Bo or Kenema or Makeni or Kono. Then people and they not be less of Sierra Leoneans them because they live in a remote place. It was, I think, sometime last year or years back, where even they talk about Falaba. And Eskoma won't go open there as a district, declare there as a district on its own. But yet do not get sober hospital, do not get hospital. Where one belly woman, do not able to treat them. And the road is so bad that they end up for putting a amok for Kerango Kabbalah Hospital. This now under Eskoma, the action they happen in terms of for declare Falaba as a district, but yet not get all the necessary amenities them we suppose for be available in a district. But waiting it try for do because of political expediency, political gain. Mother be on a similar thing, they do so. Say they add 2 districts. And you ask now, then districts, then they waiting, they don't build in terms of infrastructure for like them place, then they considered like any other major district or town. Nothing. They don't think about the mechanism for do waiting required. Like every major town get emergency response team. Where if you then talk about the neighboring village, unaffordable reach there within minutes and go rescue people them and make sure say all their roads then pave to plenty money, but yet then will prefer spend the money on lavish things then. But yet, me and you two were supposed for hold them accountable in the name of supporters. And we, they hail them. We make what they can do. They can just put me and you two against each other. So we go forget about the gaps them. So my brothers and sisters, this is another appeal to now, as I want to do tonight. For appeal to now all, saying, let we start for all them accountable. Nobody not get for come for make salon for we. And we self get for make salon. And how we they start for make salon? The people them way they take care of the country in pause. And then people and they will fall accountable. And then people and they will for ask them tough question. And most of the parliamentarians them, where they suppose for they bring report for make sure see they champion the people them desires. Because not that's them go for talk on behalf of them people. And like then roads then you get people them that way parliamentarians then where they cover their areas then now they're supposed to advocate and say that my place, my constituency, the roads then terrible. So where did they slice and dice budget? You make sure so you stand firm. Otherwise, you say you go vote against the budget. That's supposed to be the work of parliamentarians then. So tell me too, if every parliamentarian they fight for a area where it is support, where it is represent, my brothers and sisters, boku of them place them there for to improve. But what they can do, they just give them small thing, brown envelope. Oh, rubber stamp, vote yay, nay, or most times yay. So whether or not them people them they in a very destitute situation, terrible situation. But no, for them, I make most of them they run and say, oh, I get na free tongue. The side where they represent, they don't even bother for go build it. Because the road so terrible for goodie. But yet you they represent it. So my brothers and sisters, this saying, oh, like the government, oh, like APC, like SLPP, and not supposed to be about it. It's supposed, again, my brothers and sisters, it's very clear saying the people them, they're so confident, saying they not need the people them where they serve for letting on power. They only need the party in blessings. And that's wrong. Because the people them where you they represent, that they're supposed to get a voice for give that position there. And are then supposed for able to take them away from you if you don't act on their behalf or if you don't represent them well. So dear, until we team up as supporters, my brothers and sisters, we don't go see developments in that country there. Instead, they push Lunge Bridge, we call billions. I must for make this road. We get engineers them. A salon we train. I don't know how much of a good job they go do. But I sure say them back road here, them federal road here, we home base engineers they're supposed for able fix them. But yet, presidents they charter private jet. They go all side, cost millions of dollars. And yet, we know we'll all am accountable. Because you feel saying at your party. What about this side where you come out? Care about the people them, where they die from your hometown, where they die from your village, because of negligence, because of things them way the politicians they neglect. You not care about that at all as a supporter. Decide where you come out, your hometown. And sometimes then two people here will die. You sabi them or you sabi them picking them or you sabi at least them family members. You're not touched by that. But yet you're all quiet. You're not silent. Say because if I talk against my party, people then go say as betrayal. So but what about the people that where they die? Would that for change the trajectory, my brothers and sisters? Again, I deliberately they appeal to the supporters. Because now they ill them people there. If we not tell them truth, if we not stand up to them and say no, the village will come out. That Matu road, that Rutile road. This morning, 2 people and die from bad roads. We motocar Tonobo. We have to fix that road there. Otherwise, I will mobilize the whole village. Let them not vote for una. My brother, una begin do, brothers and sisters, una begin do that. Let una see if things they not go change. They not go call soldier man for beat the entire village. In fact, we didn't do that. Now more reason for una vote them out of office. So if una do that for the sitting government and the government where they come, my brother and sisters, then go definitely respect una voices. And then go work for una. But this way, will they think, say, oh, well, I don't get much for do. No, you get a lot for do. If una work as a team. as the same community, una look at una community needs, una try for champion their needs then they, and make una politicians them or una representatives them aware of waiting required. My brothers and sisters, una go make a difference, because nobody no get for come out any side for go advocate for the people in, of that way they ply that rutile all day. You don't go expect somebody for come off free town and even aware of waiting they go on that rutile road. No. Now you will come on rutile road. Now you know how the road they. Una way they ply that road there every now and then. Now una know how bad that place they dey. So now una need for advocate and make and clear say, you know what, that road they in a death trap. So una for fix them. If not, una no go get me vote. And I go make sure say I rally the people of that area, the other village there. You wanna give conditions. That's not bargaining power. So my brothers and sisters, I go stop there, but this is very much attending that we see so many lapses, but yet people they look the other way and say because not them party they not power. So this specifically, I really want to appeal to now, saying it completely wrong. Again, the phone lines they're open. So now that we come to the main areas, the political side. According to the main topic, say Sierra Leone politics and economics, that's not the name of the show. But what I want to emphasize on the tension, the political tension between APC and SLPP. And now the institutions, the way we feel safe, therefore protect every Sierra Leonean, regardless of your political affiliation. As if they rob the oil. So the first thing first, before I come to the PPRC, the police, and also the response from the APC, I want first for read the article of we brother Abdul Karim Kamara. I want for read and for now, my brother and sisters. Let we be patient. And again, to my APC brothers and sisters, this not because of an APC person, but dear, I want to let you assess them as a Sierra Leonean. Like I said before, President Bill don't do the same thing. And Escoma do the same thing. Threaten the country. And some people and they say, oh, now that's make Kaba be afraid. So not to Escoma be win the election day. But because Kaba afraid, then decide for give Escoma the power. Now, if Escoma not be voted by the people of Sierra Leone, and not get no business for be take power. So that's the context, you see? So if that's not the case, if other people that don't know say that strategy they work, it work for Escoma, so Madabio continue with that strategy they, and apparently it work for Madabio for threatening the country. If, according to them, if they rig the election in 2028, if they be rig them, Salone will go into another war. So tell me, my brothers and sisters, who that's not the referee? So waiting constitute rigging. So that's based on the criteria of Madabio at the time. So go decide, so they rig the election. So Salone now for going to war. Hey, boy. So meaning when you lost automatically means say they rig the election? So the same thing if APC self in 2023, self be they echo that. Say if APC know if they rig the election in 2023, Salone will go into another war. And clearly evidence they all over the place say they rig them. So if we be take you rhetoric, so that means Salone for the into war. But that talk there where you talk, you not even think about a mobile because you want kind of power. So you throw the country under the bus, say the country will go into chaos. If you not take power. Now where you don't take power, where you know how painful rigging be of elections, you still do am cocoa one. And because it don't work for an Escoma, it work for you, Mother Bill. You see what thing there happen? Now, this young man safe, they push with a similar talk there. What did he say? According to the headline, APC will have both gentle and brutal face in 2028 elections. Honorable AKK blows her hot. Parliamentary member of the All People's Congress APC, Abdul Karim Kamara, has stated that the party will adopt a new approach ahead of the 2028 elections, affirming that the APC will have two phases, a phase of gentility and a phase of brutality. Then quote Anaya directly, if they need peace, we will make it available. And if they need the opposite of it, they will meet us red and ready, Kamara said. He emphasized that the APC of 2023 will not be the same APC in the future, signaling a shift in the party's approach. Kamara also addressed the issue of agreements and law breaking, stating that the APC has never signed an agreement and then breached it. He contrasted this with the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, which he accused of proposing agreements on paper only to break them later. So he continued to say, Kamara's statement is seen as a part of the APC strategy to position itself for the 2028 elections. The party is reportedly focused on rebuilding and regrouping after the 2023 election, which it contests. So, my brothers and sisters, now the final statement, Naya, in a statement, Kamara reiterated the APC's commitment to remaining structurally prepared for future electoral obligations. So, then we brothers say, Naya, a very clear. Yes, some people then go say, oh, well, what thing is say so now too? Say APC no ever sign agreement and then they breach them, but SLPP, they don't sign several agreements and they don't breach, they don't broke all the agreements then they. Some people then go say, yes, clearly not too. But the fact of the matter is, when you write then kind of thing away, or when you utter then kind of word, you're not for that. We don't know the recipient. Because clearly, we know say Mother Bill is equally ruthless. Because otherwise, for they do all what they do so. To me, very simple. If really they plan for step down, and like how they be urge an Escoma say, well, an Escoma don't step down. So if or be statesman, for put on by politics, we done they completely wrong because an Escoma in fundamental human right, in constitutional right for belong to any political party. It don't necessarily mean say because if you don't be president, so for join other political party or for even rally with any organization, that's completely wrong. But what did I say publicly? If an Escoma no pull on per politics, current politics, like active politicking, then go make sure say then treat them. So if you don't say this, so meaning that you believe say where you term done, you 2 terms done, you get for exit completely. You know, therefore be active politician. So if Nadande you believe President Bill, so why you not go urge for let una go through this tripartite agreement? But what thing you do? The agreement laid on where for the start for implementer now, and the first way you do, and then they create another tension where the parliamentarians, them APC parliamentarians, them plenty of them boycott even, where you appoint the regional ECSL, Electoral Commissioner of Sierra Leone. And you don't follow the agreement or the new proposal where Dande for sure everybody say you committed to the agreement here. You don't do that. And yet they complain, say the country APC need to give chance, the tension too much, and then foolishly, with all the entire way they do, where they provoke the instability in the country, the political tension in the country, they go back and say they go try for advocate on behalf of the country for their foreign investors they can the country. And this the Englishman and say they talk two sides of your mouth. So one moment you say they go scout for foreign investors, and then another moment they provoke instability in the country. They push political tension. And then like I say, because of an commando do you don't do and the younger ones there, now that same mentality there. But the fact of the matter is, APC, una tell me, so it means if una not able for convince the people them as to wetin una intend for do differently, we go improve their life. So power una go be the next APC go get the next president for BAPC from APC. Now that una they tell we, because from all wetin we brother right, saying, oh, if we then come for peace, we will give them peace. If they want, I'll go back to it, because I really want to make sure, say, I get them correctly, my brothers and sisters. You know, the side where they quote them. If they need peace, we will make it available. And if they need the opposite of it, they will meet us red and ready. So, who that they refer to? So let we say hypothetically you refer to the SLPP. So waiting this they tell we, saying if SLPP they want peace, then go be available. That go make it available if they need the opposite of it. So not to the average Salone people then go suffer, like how they can say with two elephants then fat na the grass they suffer. So una not considerate thinking about the people. So from this message, I don't see nowhere where you say, you know what, we go make sure say we deliver the bread and butter issues for the people of Sierra Leone. I don't see nowhere where you say that. So to he just believes, say, whether or not they're capable, whether or not they convince the Sierra Leoneans then for vote for them, then go take them by force. Just like how the Secretary General at one time, we say the next election will be do or die. And that's similar tone day where I read this at the year for. So now tell me to APC and SLPP. So that means we were not care for them two party then day. So we not entitled to a peaceful Sierra Leone any longer. Brothers and sisters, again, I use this opportunity for appeal to me APC brothers and sisters and me SLPP brothers and sisters. When I see the kind of rhetorics, so clearly, that's why they appeal to the Sierra Leonean people more, saying we go deliver for una, we go work for una, we go change una life in a better way. No, not to that appeal though. So the appeal all is force. Just like how Marabio threatened force. When maybe down they work for him, they're scared. Say, oh, let the country not go back into another war. So how Salone go before? How Salone go develop? And how the people, the average Salone people, not go be frustrated? Because we all know what will be the reason for that civil war. And because of democracy, beaucoup Sierra Leoneans, then they say, well, if you do not do what you want, where election time come, we the pull them. The average Salone people then believe that. But if una they bypass the people and they think say if we left to una strategy, if we left to una war mongering, so una tell me what in the people then go think of? Because if una not care about them, una not try for persuade them, una not try for work for them, let their life better. Una just think say now una papa them or una mama them and they no more get Salone. No other person, no else, no entitled to Salone for a peaceful Sierra Leone. So APC SLPP now divine right for let them rule that country there. Whether they deliver to the people or not, then we rule. And that we now want to tell we. And we not forget to, me now somebody where you wake me past sleep, I go tell you say I prefer democracy to military rule. But their tension here way una they continue for create between APC SLPP and una they shield the people them out. Not care about convincing the people. Not care about waiting the people them think. The people them outcome. Una not care about them. Una they push we more and more for see the possibility of a military takeover in another country there. And we know saying that that path there, Africa they go so. Because una the civilian government them, una, as much as again like I say, you wake me past sleep, I go prefer democracy over military rule. But this complacency, this kind way where una don't take the people for granted in the sense that the people vote no matter to una at all. All una care about is una threaten the current administration and they're scared and then fend away for una win. And that's una believe in. And this brings me back to this terrible government, this terrible president, where to me a disgrace that our country dey. After waiting Salone don't go through, we for sand, you don't see, say the country, you oppose Ernest. More than all the things that we oppose about Ernest Kuruma, that they do in that country they so. What a disgrace. And then the young one like their wire, like this Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, the likes of Senge, the likes of Ben Kelfala, where will be the feel say. Therefore, we will push that country there in the right direction. Now the same old pyre that don't infiltrate into them young people here. So as they recruit them now, So now him, I think now the fearless. Now they send now because not to this now the first time. It don't come on TV and different platforms them. They push the red care. And then sadly enough, the government self gets their own folks them. Where another one, then chairman, I read another side, when self terribly. They threaten. So now that way the country go by magic, be peaceful and develop. So my brothers and sisters, dear are big. I know say some people in several shows them, they don't right say the country Salone a failed state. They allow we not give up. Nobody not get for come for make Salone for we. Now we self get for make Salone. And at that make for team up triangle one against them politicians here. Because it look like say they don't believe the proper process for take power. They don't believe that. They don't believe say the power belongs to the people. They don't believe that. They believe say depending upon their strategy and their strength and their warmongering or whatever, it don't matter if they deliver for the people. And at that, Mother be yourself the showcase. Within terrible economy, they blow propaganda left, right, center, and yet it thinks say, oh, the people and deserving for all the country. I God help that country there. But brothers and sisters, they are allowing not to wear the towel so quickly. Let not give up. For me, I don't make it repeatedly clear. Nothing will hold me back for talk. For do what I able do for influence change in that country there. I don't believe in violent manner, but I believe say knowledge is power. Let we sensitize we young brothers and sisters them. Where did they use? Because like him where they say so. If he camp a camp, my brother and sister are better now. They go there in a house. They drink cold water or whatever they drink. And then una go the fet na tito. Where they talk say, oh, if una come for the opposite, una go meet we red and ready. Una show me when of them rally them una see am forefront. No, none of them politicians here. Now go team up forefront. For say, oh, now we go protest at the front. No, none of them. But yet, and then they make all kind pronouncement of war and tension or whatever insecurity in that country there. And then allow una, the same people where they suffer, for una go fight on their behalf. My brothers and sisters, it's time for say no. Whether you know SLP or APC, where politicians they want for like you go fight for them, please say no. And also now hold them accountable as to why they need for consolidate power where they deliver any sober thing for the people. Right now, we then line up so the APC agbagba them. Una tell me who's any of them, who's one of them, if I go talk me clear right, who's one of them we go tell you clearly saying that this I don't do directly. Wanna tell me really? Anyways, let we move on and let we show now the PPRC. But first, the police arrest, and then let we just see what in really the police say, and then we'll go to the PPRC, then later, and then we will take step by step in our regard there, my brothers and sisters. Because it's nice for let we will get the true picture. As much as, again, because of me believe in peaceful resolution of issues. I not believe in forceful nature of things like violence. No, I don't believe in that at all. So I believe for let we all try for do the right thing, because the more we try for do the right thing, the better it be for the country in development. So let us show una the write up. It not even make much sense at all, and not too clear as to waiting for make of it, my brothers and sisters. So I just want for read for una the police, the arrest we they make. I just the time for refresh now. So now APC chairman in Falaba district Lahai Mara arrested. A short write up. But this go tell una exactly wetin dey go on our country. So according to this write up, it say Honorable Lahai Mara, the chairman of the All People's Congress APC in Falaba district, was arrested on Sunday by the local unit commander LUC of Sierra Leone police at Mongo. Details surrounding the arrest remain scarce. Now underline that word though, scarce. Somebody of that status they will not go arrest. And yet the detail of your arrest not completely clear. That's they show a lot of things. Now read that line again. Details surrounding the arrest remain scarce, and the cause is currently unknown. That person, a chairman of a whole district, you go for go arrest him, and yet you don't make he or the people around where it is serve know the reason for arrest him. Hey, my brothers and sisters, on they see we policing business in that country there. So why people they not for know waiting and go arrest them for? And the write-up continue for say, sources confirm that the APC district chairman was arrested while traveling to Freetown and is currently being transported to the capital with police escort. Authorities have stated that further details will be announced later. So this person, the way they arrest him so, and later I go kind of show now the way they allege say do. So a warrant for like the way they go arrest him so now the way a day on the road, a way on the way. Una no invite him, una arrest him like say na immediate threat. And this person na honorable, a member of parliament, we then get some amount of protection for treat this kind of way. They will not see no more. So this now they talk about the institutions. Because then people are, they get certain immunity as a member of parliament. You know they arrest them so no more. And for let you arrest them, you get for sure a lot of like strong reason for arrest them. You know, they just go and you know even get you reason clear and then say, okay, go arrest them and stuff like that. But because of again the person way they rule the country, this orders from above, whether now they receive them directly or not, but then just feel say it go please certain person if they take their actions then they. So as long as a member of the opposition, it no matter if they breach a right, if they violate a right or not, as long as a member of the opposition, it's like you know get no side for complaint. So now tell me too, wetin Salone they set itself up for so. I remember just after the election, the 2023 election, where I give prediction, a few people then come at me, want to say, the way how Mother Bill handled this election, how it coerced ECSL, Salone, it go take the next 15 years, Salone no go see any meaningful development. Wetin I tell una we as the reason, then we dey see unfold so. I make am clear to una say, if Mother Bill push this 5 years, APC no go get am blow, and the country no go peaceful enough for let we see any meaningful development. Because investors them I don't feel say and go put their money inside kata deal, especially when they talk about long-term investment. And then I say, if after Mother Bill commodity, and then APC come na power, it go take extraordinary person we go be president from APC, we go look and say, in the interest of the country, I go do the right thing. That first 5 years, clearly, it go be Tonangi, tit for tat. And waiting go happen now, the next election, we go be that person in second term, we go begin to see what they see so from APC. We SLPP then go take and say enough is enough. So when you look at the dynamics between APC and SLPP, this tit for tat, it go until we get that president we go say, I go allow them knock left by me. But so far, the people they always line up. I not think say any one of them be that person we go say, you know what, let knock left by APC this time. Let we do the right thing. And that's not in trouble. So the police, as always, even though they don't deny that, say, oh no, then they follow the law. No, it's very clear. Saying the person way then absolutely, whether that person is in at the right side of history or not, then go take absolute order from them at the ruling government. So anybody within the ruling government is immune. But you, member of the opposition, without even getting order, they know very well say if they clamp you, the administration of the day, the ruling party, go gladly for your action. And then based on this, hey, brothers and sisters, waiting day na for really tell we say that honorable do something we for warrant this action within game. So let's read the second paragraph after that line. Sources confirm that the APC district chairman was arrested while traveling to Freetown and is currently being transported to the capital with police escort. Authorities have stated that further details will be announced later. Honorable Lahai Mara is a prominent political figure in Falaba district, having previously represented constituency 042 as a member of parliament. Prior to the last general election in April 2023, he stepped down from his role as MP to concentrate solely on leading the APC party as district chairman. So this is not the point where they make now. This man, a prominent man, and following a 3 times so. So then they all considered provocation. And this particular police action came on the 17th of November, where, as we then pull the read, because this in a Sunday, we are the 16th, and then the following day, the 17th, PPRC, they make the decision. So, my brothers and sisters, let I read PPRC, the response. Political Parties Regulation Commission, and get the ideas and everything. So the press release now the 17th November 2025. The Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC, wishes to inform the general public that the Commission has today, Monday, 17th November 2025, issued a fine of 120,000 leons to the All People's Congress Party, APC Party, for the contravention of Section 39(1)(d) of the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022 by its member, Honorable Lahai Mara, the Falaba District Chairman, on Saturday, 15th November 2025. Now then continue for say, by letter dated 11th November 2025, the Commission had warned the APC against their contravention of Section 39(1)(d) of the said Act. So, again, on a follow, let patient and then read them to the end. So, waiting then Sinaya in the end. The Commission notes with grave concern that certain statements made by Honorable Lahai Mara at a civic engagement organized by the Tripartite Steering Committee Secretariat at the District Council Hall in Falaba Town on Saturday, 15th November 2025, were incendiary and insightful. The party has been given 14 days to pay the fine, the said fine. End of press release. So, my brother, for let una get, before we come to the APC, their own reply to this whole accusation, I want for let we look at waiting Honorable Lahai Mara say before we come to the APC the response. May fumble them, because again, I still want to pay attention to the sequence. So police now make and clear waiting the arrest them, and the timing of where the police arrest and the time where PPRC issue them fine. You will kind of wonder, though, say if somebody not there behind PPRC action. So, but let we read Honorable Lahai Mara. Honorable Lahai Mara denies viral video, says it was doctored for personal gain. The All People's Congress APC chairman for Falaba District, Honorable Lahai Mara, has dismissed a widely circulated social media video that appears to show him making political threats ahead of the 2028 general elections. Mara insists the footage was manipulated by individuals seeking to distort his image and damage his reputation. The controversy comes at a time of heightened tension following Mara's recent arrest by Sierra Leone police while traveling to Freetown. His brief detention has fueled public speculation about possible political motivations behind both the edited video and the police action. Again, then quote Maranaya very clearly. So then quote say, I wish to categorically state that the content being shared is manipulated and does not reflect the truth of what was said. Honorable Mara stated, firmly rejecting the video's authenticity. He urged civil society organizations, CSOs, the Political Parties Registration Commission, which will be a regulatory commission, and the public to review the original recording in order to understand his true message. According to Mara, his remarks were focused on safeguarding the integrity of the upcoming 2028 elections, not promoting division. So the quote I'm back now. While I did raise concerns about potential attempts to undermine the integrity of the 2028 elections, my message was rooted in a call for vigilance, transparency, and accountability, not division, he clarified. Mara emphasized the need for national attention to remain on implementing the tripartite recommendations, which were developed through broad consultation and consensus. He noted that translating these proposals into law is essential for strengthening democratic institutions, protecting electoral processes, and ensuring that the will of the people prevails. Then Kotanaya, as we conclude. So, the court say, Sierra Leone stands at a crossroads. Either doctored narratives or political mischief can distract us, or we can choose the path of unity, reform, and progress, he cautioned. Honorable Mara concluded by calling on all stakeholders, including government institutions, opposition parties, civil society, and international partners to support efforts aimed at advancing legislative reforms that uphold peace, stability, and democratic institutions. So we fumble them. Again, we will look at what we just read. The PPRC, we then say Mara in statement, insightful. And then Mara now saying, oh no, that video they put around, that video then doctor, they manipulate. So you go expect, say, the PPRC, they're not for rush into this kind of situation. Therefore, make sure, say, they go through the video as the man claimed, and therefore don't even get something from the police investigation, and therefore don't know all the facts of the matter, I should say, before they come with a conclusion for fine. Because to me, it's very important for them get them right. Because if they rush to certain decision and get them wrong, it go look like, say, they're not independent. So that responsibility that they shoulder for make them very cautious, especially given them to political party where they're full of propaganda, mischief, and misinformation. So, but I don't know why then quick, don't put out press release and say they don't find them for waiting this person say. And as a matter of fact, in addition to the PPRC, we get other laws that we can use. So PPRC not for be in the position for say, oh, now we first tackle the issue. No, because it's very important for let them get it right. And that make because of them for be seen as independent and for make sure say they get all the facts right before they levied their fine. Because not to something where you go say, oh, it's so an imminent threat to the security. In fact, PPRC not responsible for the security of the country. They're not responsible for the security of the country, not to their responsibility that. So they don't get no reason for hastily come up with this decision for fine APC. Because as a matter of fact, it deal with the police. The situation deal with the police. So let the police don't deal with whatever they consider as a security threat. And where the police don't thoroughly investigate, then the PPRC can come, say, okay, well, when I don't violate based on the police report, based on the police conclusion, and this person also don't confess. Say yes, he say that, or the police don't show evidence of saying the video authentic and all that thing in there. And then PPRC can use them basis then they say as a result of all the evidence against on a member and that person they given in position at the party, we go hold the party contempt. Say, okay, well, in violation of this act, then it go make sense. But now it fall, in my opinion, it fall flat na them face where APC come out with this response. Again, I know they say the response of APC is right or wrong, but for the fact say APC get this as argument, the PPRC, to me, I feel say they fall flat. And this clearly, they show, say the PPRC, their action is politically motivated. Let I quickly read within APC they write in response to the PPRC, then fine. So this is not the logo, and so this are based on letter, waiting the right to the PPRC in response. That was yesterday. No, day before yesterday on the 18th. So waiting and say, according to the APC, the write up here, say reference to contravention of section 39(1) of the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022 and imposition of fine. So that's not the reference. So they're right. The All People's Congress APC acknowledges receipt of your correspondent referenced above. Then continue for say, at the outset, the party wishes to state clearly that it is not aware of any verified or authenticated incident involving the said district chairman that would constitute a breach of the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022. As a responsible political institution governed by the 1991 Constitution and the said Act, the APC treats matters of compliance with utmost seriousness. However, before any allegation can be entertained, it is essential that facts are properly established and that any supporting materials provided meet the standard of authenticity and reliability. So again, my brothers and sisters, for let APC use this against the PPRC, this speaks volume in terms of the position of PPRC there. So the statement continues to say, in recent times, there has been a troubling rise in the circulation of doctored audio recordings, misrepresented snippets of conversations, and manipulated social media artifacts, often designed to inflame the political environment. It is therefore incumbent on all regulatory bodies, not least the PPRC, to exercise the highest degree of scrutiny before initiating regulatory action. So again, this now one thing this way any regulatory body for avoid, for let they refer all this to you, with this supposed for be obvious, saying before you come with a conclusion as a regulatory body, if you don't do proper investigation, for make sure say you dot all the I's and cross all the T's. So continue to say the APC is compelled to express its concern that similar or even more alarming public statements made by prominent members of the Sierra Leone People's Party (SLPP), including statements capable of undermining national security, public safety, and the social cohesion, have not elicited the same level of urgency or sanction from the PPRC. Read them back. The APC is compelled to express its concern that similar or even more alarming public statements made by prominent members of the Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, including statements capable of undermining national security, public safety, and social cohesion, have not elicited the same level of urgency or sanction from the PPRC. So within the scenario, so APC they say force a possible say then doctor the video or the audio. So they expect PPRC for due diligence, scrutinize the authenticity, for sure say the video real. And then in addition to that, they make reference say, well, you get somebody or people them na the SLPP where they don't make statement way worse than waiting the statement where this chairman make. But then they don't even venture safe for bring that to the public attention. So saying the urgency, like saying, remember when I tell una say the PPRC, they're not responsible for the security of the country, like saying that's a security agency. So for like they rush and come with this conclusion, to me I think saying a wrong move. Whoever advised that, getting wrong advice. So now that APC they emphasize now, saying way SLPP somebody or people them say something way more damaging, do not make any like urgency for letting sanction the party. But APC now, something where they even considered saying a doctored, meaning a manipulated video or audio, yet PPRC don't run and go put out a statement for fine the APC. So my brothers and sisters, let's just quickly read the second part. I will read them very quickly as we run out of time. So the second part, they say, according to them, they are saying this pattern creates an unfortunate perception of partiality and selective enforcement, which is inconsistent with the PPRC's statutory mandate. The PPRC is expected, both in law and in practice, to function as a neutral referee in Sierra Leone's multi-party democratic system. An umpire must not be seen to lean toward any political actor. The Commission's legitimacy rests on its ability to demonstrate fairness, balance, and even-handedness in all its dealings with political parties. So the APC continue for say now. The APC therefore respectfully reminds the PPRC that neutrality is not optional. It is the foundation of its mandate under the Political Parties Act and a necessary prerequisite for public trust. Well, as much as, again, I need to look from APC perspective, but from the perspective, like how I been talked before, their institutions here, we're supposed to make democracy cherish, prevail or strengthen that country there. It's very much troubling for like one party, they accuse them of being biased in an extensive way like this. It's very troubling. Because then if the trust not there for PPRC, it defeats the purpose of PPRC. Because as a matter of fact, the PPRC supposed for be for, like how they put referee. So for make sure say they regulate each political party and for let them parties they comply with the law of the land or with comply with standard practice as they establish the PPRC Act. But APC say not to that's not the case. So let we see what in the writing for end this article, this the press statement or the letter to the PPRC. In keeping with this principle and in the interest of transparency, due process, and accuracy, the APC formally requests the following. 1. That the PPRC furnish the party with the full, unedited, and verifiable evidence, including metadata, upon which the allegation against Honorable Lahai Mara is based. And 2, that no fine, sanction, or adverse determination be made unless and until such evidence has been shared, its authenticity established, and the opportunity to be heard on the allegation accorded us. Upon receipt of genuine, verified information, the APC's internal mechanisms will be triggered in accordance with its constitution and disciplinary framework. So then continue on the issue for say, the APC remains fully committed to the joint agreement signed on 11th November 2025 and continues to act responsibly to preserve political stability, encourage tolerance, and avoid unnecessary escalation. But all signatories and institutions must uphold the same standard of fairness and restraint. We trust that the PPRC will handle this matter in a manner consistent with its legal mandate and the expectations of impartial democratic oversight. Please accept the assurances of our highest consideration. yours faithfully. So this are the Secretary General Lansana Dumbuya, National Secretary General All People's Congress, APC Party. So Fambulem, this could be the last read. So it's very clear. One thing where I go say kudos to the APC this time around, them put specifically what they want. They'll not be vague. And I go appeal to them, let them continue for to do this. Because that by itself, they help the country for champion, for push democracy go before. Because that's now one of the principles of democracy. Clear communication. Where you need something, you list them, and then you steps, you decision based on what you write. It's very clear now, and 100% I agree with them. Now, how as regulatory body, you say you find them, you find a whole party because of insightful comments, and yet, without even their requesting, send that to them. I find that a little bit interesting or funny. Because as a regulator, you just say, okay, well, it don't come to we notice, say, a prominent member of our party do this and see video attached. And based on this evidence, we go find on such amount. That's simple and standard. Because even like this case where not be this high of magnitude, that will be the standard. They say, oh, based on ARC, or based on waiting and tell we, or they find una. They do that, even though they don't say them categorically. But at least the reason for finding them, you suppose for forward them to them without them asking for it. That's not the right thing not the proper steps or standard. But go say, and maybe based on the police arrest, and then trigger una say, oh well, una for find them and stuff. Because if they come through like say now that kind of thing they happen. Without maybe then self clearly understand the authenticity of the video or whatever it is. They rush into it because then tell them for do am. Because we all know say na so salon day. Even to civilians themselves. Civilian go report somebody in a station and tell police say arrest them. And we police then just big fully go and arrest the person. Just based on somebody say, officer na for arrest them. Say, oh, you dey under arrest. Just like that. And that's the show how much we get how far we get a lot for go. For let it reach to that senior level there of the PPRC in a shallow way for behave this way. So when you look at this whole thing, my brothers and sisters, you look at the way how the police behave, and you look at the PPRC behavior, and even, yes, maybe then doctor the video and stuff like that, but when we look at AKK, in rhetorics, the thing the way it on they say lately, it's troubling, really troubling. It just happened almost say as a regulator, you need to just base your decision on say or some of we concerns them and all that. No, it's more than that. It's supposed to be more than that. But now let us conclude by giving this message very clearly to my APC brothers and sisters, I mean the supporters, to the SLPP supporters them, to the politicians them, to the political parties they all, and to we the independent, even though for some reason people and they feel say independent voice don't know I'm doing at that country day. So by default, you either be APC or SLPP. So get people supposed for be none. My brothers and sisters, that by itself undemocratic. For like una they feel say somebody not for day we need to support APC nor SLPP. A very undemocratic. Una get for respect some of we decision saying both APC and SLPP, in my opinion, na cancer, na curse, then to party in the current form. I want for be very clear, okay, in the current form, because the way how them party then they structured, then go continue for hinder the progress of that country day. Because they don't take Salone people for granted. So if you know be SLPP, go be APC. So now that SLPP people and so don't tire with the hardship and all that, so APC then they become almost complacent. Then they feel say obvious say not then for come na then go come na power next time. Whether not 2028 or when them believe say not in tone. In addition to the perception of 10 years, we know they no sign our constitution. And for the fact say the people they really complain about APC, I mean SLPP, sorry. And it's very clear whether the SLPP folks then they say them or not, then popularity don't go down. And rightfully so, because it happen almost everywhere where economic hardship hit a country, the party in power, they suffer for that. It just happens, say, waiting up in 2023, they force that dynamics did not for be the case. But if the election be free and fair, yes, it will be shown very clearly saying people are dissatisfied. So now, to my brother, Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, and all the people because not to no more, few other people political pundits we both parties, they don't use this threat thing. My brothers and sisters, I go repeat this. Salone not for una no more. Salone a country. Salone not a social club. We una go say na una they decide the path of Salone, whether the people and the majority of Sierra Leoneans they want that or not. Una be careful, because again, I don't like military rule. To me, military rule are the worst form of governance. But the way una they go so, and the way how Africa don't they see the increase of military takeover, una they really spread the matter or make una they show like the case. Sorry, I missed a call. Do you call me back? Caller. My apologies. So una they really come through like say the country now una normal. Like una see like say the country belongs to una. My brothers and sisters, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. But I can say me, they appeal to the supporters them, not to the politicians. And the politicians them, plenty of them now opportunists, if not all of them. So then they take the opportunity to say, una not aware of waiting they go on, and una not stand firm for push the country go before. But guess what? Like how that music show, they say, me and you two as Sierra Leoneans, that we get for make that country they go before. Nobody not get for come for make that country they go before. Particularly where we they claim say Salone a sovereign country. We need to get them both ways. We need to say one time, at one point, we in a sovereign country, and then another moment we say we want for like other person else come for push we country go before. We need to get them both ways. So if we they take say Salone a sovereign country, it's essential for let we resolve we issues them in a peaceful manner, where the Constitution agree upon or don't state very clearly through election, and election now the people then forgive na the mandate, not to kapu na the kapuam. So dear, una continue for respect the people them. But if una say una want for go that way, they say a kapu na one kapu power, the people themselves then go tire. Because if then they wait, say where election term come, then go put either the one for putting a power. If the current the ruling party at the time not satisfy them, then say they want for change. But you where they rule that time, they say no, the people are not for change you. People are waiting else you go want from the people them. Not to kata kata. And let we go back and understand waiting at the main causes them of the war na that country day. And then here, some of them here wanna deprive people and where APC in be one party state, then deprive people them. So even where people and they suffer, they not feel say the people and still get voice for make a difference, for make a change na the country. So waiting then do, then decide for gonna bush. And when I see the kind havoc with what they cause on people in a Salone. We tell like today, it affect people like we. So dear, una not drag we again to that path day. Una pay attention to the people of Sierra Leone. Allow the people of Sierra Leone for giving the power. The power not for be kapu. Not to kapu na for kapu the power. Una persuade the people them. Now convince the people them. Say, well, if una vote me in, I go do this, make life different for una, and how I go make life different from the current party in a better way. This na the way how I go make life improve for una. Now that's not campaign. Campaign with the right message. But not use violence, not use threat for force people them say power na you turn. So whether people elect that or not, now you turn. Because the other party don't rule for 10 years. You know, they no say power constitution. Say na 10 years on a turn by turn. It's very clear that the constitution say the people them now them for give power. And how did they give power? Now through election. No that way. And that's make this whole nonsense way una don't try for do tripartite and all that. No. Then they go, according to my understanding, even go against the people and will. Because when una say una go settle on a table instead of the ballot box, it clearly violate the people right. Because in that way, in my opinion, una don't disenfranchise the people, meaning that the people then their voice, una don't silence them. because it's supposed for being at the ballot box. We know the power where you will see because of the warring faction and stuff like that on a basically try for put out a situation or agreement just for keep the peace. Una the politicians now una self they tell we say the country peaceful. So if the country peaceful, nothing not supposed for cause of for even result in a tripartite. Nothing not for warrant that. If una be adhere to the people's voice. But what didn't happen from the Agbagba President Bill, deliver for the people, and then you say you go manipulate the situation. Because if you be win fairly, we get no business for support tripartite. Now, because say with the tripartite, it go cement you cookish way where you try for hang on to the power. And that's now the beginning of this nonsense we will continue to see. So, my brothers and sisters, dear, I beg una, I know say we don't get boku comments them, but I know able go through all the comments them, but all the one them way late. Welcome to una all. And I for say boku thank you to una all we don't join. But dear, me appeal to una tonight program. I for say now one salon we get. I know say some APC supporters them go glad they say, yeah, Samoa Kamara be too quiet, it be too soft. Or forgive unto them. We then can with boss. Or forgive them boss. I don't know whose language down there. If we then can with bisbash or whatever it is, or forgive them double. Hey, brothers and sisters, you didn't run a country like that. Otherwise, why una feel say people and team up against NPRC? Where with all the guns they we then get. Una ask Mother Bill, you see that for sand? Where it be use gun and try for advocate say peace before election. People then stand against them. And where they say, oh, now in the father of democracy, he hand over peacefully. No. Now people then team up against them. Say no. They're not going to extend the rule of NPRC. So therefore, team up and adhere to the multi-party election schedule. For una we don't know because maybe una too young. That's exactly what happen. So let Mother Bill not lie per people them say, oh now because of Stiasa not be won the election. No, now Mother Bill self not be won the election. So it take over power, feel say we take over power, you go open call with gun and tell people and say, okay, well, first postpone the election and stuff. But no, people let him up and say no. And at that force them for handover, not to say that something we do willingly. Both the international body and the people of Sierra Leone not be agree. So una not push the people them of Sierra Leone for go back to that level where they go come on at it and say enough is enough. And at that make and they tell una say, una get for be careful because this tension una they continue for breed in that country they it go push the country in a situation whereby we go left with little or no option but for let the military step in. Because the people them then go just say, you know what, if not kill them, but they all go come on at it. So dear, both APC and SLPP, because for now it look like say we stuck with them to party. When I think about the people them, power are the people and they give una power. What to boast bass? They una threat. APC put threat, SLPP put threat and all that stuff. Then we know very well say we camp a come, we all go on a wake abroad, and then we left the people and for struggle and suffer. So my brothers and sisters, who are the supporters them, at the end of it all, now more, especially now in the country on the ground, now more go suffer. Just like how plenty of the politicians then will trigger the war based on the reckless handling of the country. Plenty of them run away where the war don't see them so sober one. They run away, they left the country. They left we not able to get no side for go. So that plenty of we die with people them. The ordinary people them. So dear, la left una with this, yeah. Let God bless una with una family. Let God direct them politicians here, because unfortunately we still get to deal with them, given that now then they they make policy for run the country, so that we get little or no choice but for deal with them. So let God direct them on the right path, and dear APC SLPP, let God make una listen to the people of Sierra Leone, because now they get power. Now then they give una power. It's just like somebody they hire you for a job, for let you work for them. Now the same way, so now the people and they hire una for let una work for them, not to force una they so force una self. But the people them say no, pauper na me for hire, or na me don't take the position. Then they breed chaos, and they go create that situation where una self not go rule peacefully, and then the country in development will continue for go bien. The one and only country where we all get and cherish, my brothers and sisters, where we call Mama Salone. Let God bless that country day. And for me, to the rest of the family members, then the VOS family members, and everybody will get for watch this later on, dear Salone, we no more get for make Salone. No other person no get for come and make Salone for we. So let God bless una all. And una not forget, Saturday by God's grace, we get the Salone issues, where it will be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and Salone time will be 10 p.m. And that will be Sister Matilda will come with another episode of Salone issues. And on Sunday, by God's grace, Mr. Mengot will get a guest. Mr. Shilon take time off. But Mr. Mengot will come on Sunday, and in proposed guest will be a doctor we know ins and out of drug crisis. So then we'll talk about Kush, and then we'll get first-hand from a doctor we in field. We now Dr. Labor will the time for work things behind the scene, for pull out the flyer, and by God's grace, by tomorrow we will try for pull the flyer. We will get more information, but we encourage you now follow on tune in, and it will be 8 o'clock Salone time, and New York time will be 3 o'clock. UK time will be 5 o'clock. 8 o'clock as well. So I'm going to encourage you now follow on tune in on Sunday for another episode of Social Media Review, now VOS. And again, we will get exclusive interview with one of Sierra Leone prominent doctors them na US. We will be Dr. Labor and talk about the drug crisis na Sierra Leone from a professional or from expert perspective. So until next Thursday, me na Abdul Karim Kagbo, they say let God bless una, let God bless Mama Salone, and let God bless we all. Una tata.